Hello everyone, welcome to Via Digitally. Today here we are coming with new topic called Python. Before going into these videos, first of all subscribe our channel, hit the bell icon. First of all let us discuss what is Python, why Python, who are using Python, how to learn Python in this video. Coming to here, like what is Python? Python is an interpreted object-oriented high-level programming language. We will discuss what is interpretation, what is object-oriented programming in later on videos. Till then, please remember it is an interpretation based and it is object-oriented high-level programming language. And it is fastest growing technology or the fastest growing language in terms of developers, libraries and applications. Let us focus on the second point, like why it is becoming the fastest growing technology in the market now and why you should learn this Python. First of all, before jumping into the technical terms of Python, first of all, let us clear these four doubts which are lying in all our minds, like why to learn Python, what can I do with Python, even if you learn what is the use of Python, and who are using Python outside. Like top 5 companies are using, or many companies are using, or no one using. Let us discuss all these 4 points. Why Python is becoming so much popular these days. Coming to the first question, why Python? The top 5 reasons I placed here. Python is very useful and Python is very popular because of its software quality, developer productivity, programs portability, support libraries, and open source. Let us discuss in brief about each these 5 points. Software quality. The software quality of Python is very good, such that you can make many optimizations within the codes. And in the point of view of developers or like in IT companies, if you check Python or if you compare Python with some other scripting languages like C or C++ or Java, Python does a very good quality of work. And coming to developers productivity, I will give an example here. If you want to write a program of 100 lines in Java or C++, coming to Python, those 100 lines will be compressed into around 35 to 50 lines of code. That's around like 1/3 to 1/2 lines of code. Then what is the use of very less number of codes means? You are writing very less lines of code. That means you are maintaining less lines of code for the maintenance, and you will be having very less lines of code for the debugging also. So these all are the different benefits of Python. Coming to programs portability. A Python program is a platform independent in nature. Means you can run the same program on Windows, Linux, Raspberry Pi, whatnot, anything. You can make execution successful with same time complexity and same memory complexity. With very low limitations, you can execute these all programs on platform independency. Coming to support libraries. In Python, as in general languages, we have like inbuilt libraries and some third-party libraries. In Python also, we do have basically standard libraries which comes up with installing with Python. And coming to third-party applications, like currently we are in a movement like we are developing artificial intelligence things, kind of things like deep learning, neural networks, machine learning, data science, web development. For each of these categories, we have different types of packages published by different types of organizations. Let me give you one example. Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch. These are the packages developed by the top companies, like TensorFlow developed by Google, which is written in Python and can be installable in your Python environment, can do your own programs. And coming to PyTorch, it is made by Facebook and it is installable in Python, and you can make some deep learning and this kind of stuff with Python. And coming to it is open source, you can freely download it from python.org, and whatever the required libraries, those can also be installable freely with Python package indexing. So these all are the flexibilities Python is providing, and these are the reasons why Python is booming currently. And coming to next question, what can you do? Means you should ask yourself, what can I do with Python? If you learn Python, what is the use of it? Python is everywhere currently. Coming to systems programming, GUIs, internet scripting, database programming, scientific programming, games, image processing, data mining, data analytics, data science, machine learning, neural networks, artificial intelligence. Coming to mobile application development like server side design, client side design, whatever may be, Python is everywhere currently. So let us discuss this top 6, how Python is making some added advantages in these kinds of stuff. Coming to internet scripting, Python is providing us like two main frameworks, like about Django and Flask. These are the frameworks which we are using for the web development currently, and Flask is becoming very boom kind of technology. But before jumping into all these kind of specializations with Python, one must know how to write basic syntaxes, basic programs in Python. So our intentions with these videos is we will try to make you learn how to write basic programs with Python. What are the basic concepts of Python? What are the data types in Python? What are the special data types in Python? And how to install packages? We will check on the later on videos. And coming to database programming, we can access any kind of database like SQL, MySQL. Coming to NoSQL databases like Cassandra, MongoDB, these all can be accessed with Python. Not only accessible, we can read, update, manipulate, we can do whatever the stuff in the database. So the same lines of commands can be executed in the Python environment itself. Coming to scientific programming, Python is becoming very popular in this scientific programming. If you check like NumPy and Pandas, they are providing good mathematical tools to analyze your data, like terabytes of data. And coming to games, image processing, and computer vision, data mining, if you see for machine learning, deep learning, we have all supports with Python. So if you learn Python with some additional advantage of one among these technologies, your career will be like, you are in a good path for your future career. Next, who are using Python currently? Here I place the top 5 who are using Python and developing some Python based applications. If you see Google makes extensive use of Python in its web search systems. It's our daily habit, right? Googling. It gives your output within like micro to milliseconds of time. It gives the output because of its search engine optimization, which is done on the Python using Python frameworks, as I mentioned previously. And YouTube, a video sharing service which is largely written in Python. How much tons of loads will be falling on the YouTube server. There are many crores of people on the worldwide watching YouTube videos. These all are maintained in Python itself. And coming to BitTorrent, peer-to-peer file sharing is written in Python, and Dropbox storage service codes, both its server side and the client side, both softwares are written in Python. And coming to Raspberry Pi is the world's smallest computer, which is growing technology currently now, and it is promoting Python as its educational language. If you see here, all the booming technologies like search engines, like video sharing point, like OTTs, maybe it's like download engines, maybe like cloud services, maybe related to some Raspberry, related to processor actually, all are using Python. If you get chance of working in all these kinds of technologies, you will be in a good path. Coming to technical strengths of Python. Python is an object-oriented and functional programming. It is the free source, as I mentioned previously, and it is portable, like you can carry your program from one platform to another platform without any interruptions, with same time complexities and memory complexities, and the speed of execution will be almost same in all the environments. And it is powerful because of its third-party applications, because since it is an open source or free source, you can write your own libraries and publish them. You can publish them with your Python package indexing or Conda package managers. You can publish them. So like this, millions of developers are developing their own kinds of stuffs, like their own kind of libraries, and publishing into Python. That's why Python got a huge number, like a huge power. Like it is the power of some crores of people around the world. Python is becoming now, and it is mixable with other programs, and other language programs can be mixed up with Python. So this is the mixability of Python, and it is easy to learn. First of all, like it looks like English language and it is readable. Even if you don't write the Python in your own hand, somebody has written it, you can just read it and understand it. So it is easy to learn actually. So before jumping into all technical terms, here I cleared some few of the doubts with you all and I shared my views with you all. In the upcoming videos, I will be teaching you like how to take input, print input, what are the conditional structures, what are the loop structures, what is the OOPS concepts in Python in later on videos. Till then, keep subscribing our channel, hit the bell icon. Thank you.